10代ってのは恐ろしいよ。8歳以下で測った時とデータが合わなくなってた。君が成長盛りの思春期だってことを忘れてた。
God damn, holy shit, bro. Who's talking? I can see why he would go crazy. Nah.
君が成長盛りの思春期だってことを忘れてた。
Bro, I tried to go back and I still couldn't read it. The data isn't the same as when I measured you for the.
君が成長盛りの思春期だってことを忘れてた。
I'm just honestly, it just wasn't meant to be.
君を作るために君をまた測る。君を増やして君に輸血させる。俺測るよ。いや俺が測る。いや俺だ。お前はトガちゃんの注射器拾ってこい。お前らはもう2つ出してるだろ。俺はまだ増やせる。俺が測る。言ってる場合か。トガちゃんが死にかけてんだぞ。みんなでだ。元気な頃を増やしてやりてえが、俺たちはもうこの姿を測っちまった。可愛い顔がぐちゃぐちゃだ。治るかな。ダビが整形外科を紹介してくれるさ。
Of course.
絶対にだ。
So the way they said it, hold on, that means that Dabi definitely had a plastic surgery done. Well, I guess he does have the little things done and shit, right?
少しでも死柄木の負担を減らすんだ。俺がバフバカのおやつが前線に立つのら。俺も知らねえやつは即ブロックされちまうぜ。
若者言葉か何かでしょうか。意味はともかく悟い判断ではあります。ただ異能弱者にそれが叶うのでありましょうか。井口修一。
Hold on.
デトネ
Is that
ラ
a
ット社
helmet?
金星セブンスアウド。
Oh, it is.
我々を脅かす敵に転じろ。
Nah. Trumpet. Okay.
異能先導。彼の声に宿る。
Okay, that's his quirk. Special electromagnetic waves in his voice raise the morale of those who trust him. I thought it was like more of like a boost, like he gives boosts to quirks or something, you know, like.
特殊な電磁波は彼に心を許す者を高揚させ、肉体精神をブーストする。
He'll be a great fucking commander if he was in real life.
なんだ。
Oh my god! Nah. Okay.
異能ヤモリ。できることといえば壁に張り付くくらい。君はいわゆる引きこもりだったそうですね。いじめられて今ここにいる理由はその怨嗟で。
First of all, I'm sorry. I know we're talking about him, but what the fuck happened to that fucking kid with the smoke ability? I know he got captured, but like we haven't heard a damn word about him since then. Yo, it just clicked. I was like, I forgot there was more of him back in the day.
今ここにいる理由はその怨嗟でしょうか。残念ながら私には君が何かをなせる人間には見えません。
That's fucked up.
もう到着したのか。戦士たちは何をしてる。
Hello? I know that shit hurt.
最高指導者のもとで奴らは我々の魂を犯さんとしている。
No way he doesn't get a power up, right?
私には君が何かをなせる人間には見えません。
Saying it twice in the span of like 1 minute is crazy.
俺が一番知っとるわ。
Oh.
でもよ、わかるだろう。トガみてえに好きなもんもねえ。やりたいこともねえ。それでもあの時確かに俺の心は燃えたんだ。
壊そう。一旦全部。
あの時確かにこいつの見据える未来を見てみたい。そう思ったんだ。
Okay.
人に乗っかってなきゃ何もできねえ小市民。それが俺だよ。悪いかよ。あ？悪くねえよな。であんたらも同じだろ。
Kinda, yeah.
いや。
They're following Re-Destro, right?
俺が少しでも死柄木の負担を。生きてる。
Look at how many cushions he made though. What the fuck? Hello?
なあ、今どんな気持ちなんだ。いやな。
Nah, look at the size comparisons.
数に任せて高みの見物と決め込んでたんだろ。隠した相手にわざわざリンチの場設けてさ、ここまで来ることはないと高く食ってよ。
He's gotta be pissed.
に落っことされた気分はさ、どうなんだって聞いてんだよ。
Okay.
今の気分当然怒ってるよ。私は怒りを溜め込むたちでね。おかげで額もこの通りさ。戦士たちをたくさん殺してここに来たね。悪さをするのはこの手のひらか。
四つ橋力也解放コードリ・デストロ異能ストレスを溜めてパワーに。
That's his power. Okay, give me that power. You know what, matter of fact, I'll put a good use to that shit. Cause I'm stressed out.
溜め込むほどに強靭極となっている。
Nah, so you're telling me that the more fucked up his life gets, the stronger he is.
個性で人となりを判断するのはやめよう。いい教えだ。私もそう育った。
I don't know why now all of a sudden his voice sounds familiar. Am I tripping?
やめよう。いい教えだ。
Who else has he voiced in different shows?
だが異能は人格に直結するものだ。誤視で触れ、あらゆるものを崩壊させる君はどうだろう。先ほどは聞きそびれてしまってね、信楽君。君は何を背負い、何を作る。それともそれすらうつろの何も生まない破壊を貪るだけの人間なのか。
花ちゃんの手。
お母さんの手、
Flashback?
おばあちゃん、おじいちゃん。
Grandma's hands is fucking crazy. How the fuck did you get those hands?
心というものはよくできている。怒りや悲しみといった負の感情は時とともに癒されていく。彼らを肌身離さず持ち続けなさい。その思いが風化してしまわぬように。
Oh, damn.
また怒られたの？
Oh, we actually got a
俺の姉ちゃん。
flashback. It's not just like
黙
little
ってればいいん
pieces.
だよ。私もお父さんにはね、お嫁さんになりたいってやってるの。ほら行こう。
そっか、そうだっけな。メソメソしてるといつも俺の手を引いてくれたっけ。
Oh,
花ちゃんだけだったんだ。ガキの無邪気な一言だけど。
damn, that is fucked up.
ぐるぐるぐるぐる回る。思い出が湧き上がって蘇る。
私には及ば
Oh, you say that, but
心に沈む正体不明の苛立ちにすっぽり抜けてた思い出がはまってゆく。感情が経
my
験
case
に
just
伴
those
っていく。
figures. Okay.
5本の指でなければ発動しないと。
Well,
ご情報をつかまされたか。
no, he's been getting better. Oh, is that the mom? Oh my god.
頭が割れ
Bro, the fact that he's doing it with blood in his
ふと
eyes,
した
like
きっかけに
completely
異能が
open.
飛躍することはある。下天が氷の温度に干渉できるようになったのもたまたま私。下天が氷
Kenton became able to meddle with
の
temperature
温
of
度に干渉できるようになったのも
ice.
たまたま私が火傷を負ってしまった時だ。
Oh,
この若者は今覚醒に
that means that his comrades actually do genuinely care about him. They're not just like a bunch of nobodies and, you know, like just like, oh, thugs that we collected and shit with their own agendas. They actually genuinely care about their leader as well.
しまった時だった。この若者は今覚醒の最中に。早い。
Nah, he looks even more psychotic. Hold
予
on.
備動作の最小限、まるで猫のようなしなやかさ。これほどまでの身体能力であれば神野でヒーローの一人や二人触れたろうに。
He definitely didn't have it back then.
といい鍛えたとでも。しかもこの動き前に
What the fuck, bro's pulling Ichigo, okay?
身につかぬはず。
Yeah, he has gotten stronger fighting the big guy, right? I forgot his name again.
だからわかる。隠したと断ずるのは少々だった。そのダメージでも消
And
えない
he's
ところを見
completely
る。
blacked out.
君は本
そのダメージでも消えないところを見るに君は本物だ。解放 80%。 戯れはここまで。
He's practically a fucking demon at that point. Look at him.
アウト・オブ・トー祭りを終わらせる。不可解。
Oh my god. Also, calling your room burden is kind of fire.
好きだろう。
Oh.
泣かないの、もうおばあちゃんまで悲しくなっちゃうよ。
So I guess they were the grandparents from the mom's side of family, not necessarily dad's. Because when they said grandma, I figured they were talking about the previous owner of One for All, right? Shimura. No, Shimura. Is Shimura Shigaraki's name, or it was Nanao Shimura? Shimura Nanao, right? I think that was her name. Fuck, I'm bad with names, by the way.
おじいちゃんおばあちゃんだけど違うんだよ。思い出した全部。あの時僕が言ってほしかったのは。
No, that's funny.
リーテストロ、気をつけてください。そっちに向かっている。とんでもない奴が控えていた。リーテストロ、こいつら隠してやがったんだ。
Motherfucker's here. Yup. Diga Mama Tate, whatever the fuck his name's. Likes video games. I hate when they put this unknown bullshit.
リーテストロ、リーテストロ、聞こえていますか。
まさかな。ストレスを抽出し具現化させる。そいつを広域に放出する不可解。幼少より磨き上げてきた我が異能の極
And he survived it. He just
避けよう
tanked
として
it.
避けられる類のものではない。
Oh my god, no! Is that fear? I hear heartbeat.
触れたのだ。あの刹那に防衛本能を押しのけて壊すためだけに。
感覚が研ぎ澄まされている。
And I'm gonna be honest, if it wasn't for like me having seen all of these seasons so far, if I only saw this part as like a picture without any knowledge of My Hero Academia, I would have thought, damn man, I feel bad for this little child. Somebody help him, shit, you know?
感覚が研ぎ澄まされている。全てが昨日のことのように克明に浮かび上がる。俺が何を作るって当たりだよお前。俺はただ壊すだけだ。
Damn.
ならば消えろ。
Nah, about that.
世に未来なし。
未来なんかいらないんだ。
また英雄ごっこか。
小太郎さんやめて。乱暴はやめて。
嫌ならいい加減聞き入れなさい。
小太郎さん。
うちにはルールがあった。父が決めたたった一つのルール。ヒーローの話をしてはいけない。
Damn. And I wonder why. Maybe because Dad's mother was the previous, One for All owner and shit, and probably hated the mom and all that stuff, right?
もう
But that's still fucked up to take it out on your child, though, you know?
夕飯。それにアレルギー。またひどくなってるのに。
Nah.
ルールはルールだよ。
I don't give a fuck. That's your child.
自分から謝るまで入れるな。
Wow.
厳しすぎじゃないの。
あの年で個性も出てない。分からせなければ不幸になるのは天子自身です。
Oh.
ヒーロー願望なんて不幸の原因にしかならない。
So that is so okay. So I misunderstood. So at this point he hadn't. Okay.
お父さん、お母さんもいいです。
But still, there's a better way of talking it out. I feel like I'm gonna be honest. Listen, one thing I've seen from watching all these animes, either the parents are really nice or they're like really fucking strict or assholes. Like there's no in between with parents in anime, man.
なんて不幸の原因にしかならな
Like
い。
you could put it in a better words. You could
お父さん、
make him
お母さんもいい
understand.
ですね。
父は実業家で若くして富を築き上げた。この2世帯住宅も父から義父母を招いて建てたそうだ。
Oh,
ほら、もう書かないの。
だってかゆいんだもん。
何のアレルギーかわかんないの。やだね。
お家だとかゆいよ。
ねえ、天子。ヒーロー。
it's kind of crazy too, because like the first time that we saw him, he was also itching and shit, like doing all this stuff in season 1. If you're enjoying the reaction so far, again, check out Patreon, link down in the description. I would appreciate it, where you can also watch all of these videos fully uncut and early.
みっくんがね、仲間外れだったんだ。ともちゃんも。僕、みっくんとともちゃんに一緒に遊ぼうって言ってね、ヒーローごっこしてね、超楽しかったんだよ。したらね、みっくんがてんちゃんはオールマイトって言ってくれたの。仲間外れなのに遊んでくれて優しい。
Because I was nice because I played with them.
からって。
no one else wanted to.
なんでお父さんはダメって言うの？僕のこと嫌いだから。個性が出たらいいって言うの。
嫌いなんじゃないよ。ただ知ってるの。ヒーローは大変だってこと。
大人の言葉は絶対だから。だからこそあなたたちから欲しかった。
But can we like really just talk about like, bro, what a fucking elf father. Like, even if you're strict and even if you're trying to make, you know, you're doing this for your own kid and shit because you think that's what's best for them, and shit, there's still a way to go about it. Like, there's still a better way to put it into words than just be a fucking asshole. Because guess what? Your child's gonna grow up and this is the type of shit that he's gonna remember. He's never gonna have anything nice to think about you.
たった一言。父の建てたこの家は僕を優しく否定する。
Damn。
秘密だよ。
ガキってのは案外ずるくて単純だ。
この人、おばあちゃんなんだって。ヒーローなんだって。花ちゃん、なんでこんなの僕に。お父さんはああ言うけどね。大丈夫だよ。私は天子のこと応援してるから。お父さんに内緒で視点ヒーローになっちゃおう。おばあちゃんはヒーローだったんだ。
Look at that, bro. One tiny needle moved this way and he could have been a great hero, but here we are.
僕にヒーローがいたなんて。もんちゃん、僕はね、今どんな困難でも立ち向かえる気がするよ。
Is that when it activated?
この日はひどく蒸し暑かった。
What about the dog? Okay, the dog.
書斎に入ったな。
雨上がりの湿気が荒れた肌をチクチク刺して。
Wrong place, wrong time. Oh my god, I already see what's about to happen.
ああ、ガキってのは。腹の底からかゆみが湧いた。
Damn.
小太郎さん。
Damn.
あれはおばあちゃんじゃない。子供を捨てた。鬼畜だ。
I mean, to be fair, I will give Dad the credit here as well. It is fair for him to hate the grandma as well, or his mom, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he doesn't know why he was abandoned. Because we know as viewers that she didn't abandon him. She kind of stayed as far away from him as possible for his own safety. But he doesn't know that, so it's okay for him to hate her, right? But B, I also said when we got introduced to Nanao and shit, and then we found out that she also had a child and and all this stuff, right, in Shigaraki back in season 3. If you're gonna be in this type of line of work and shit, and you especially have like fucking, you know, like a lot of enemies and shit, why the fuck are we starting families? You know what I mean? Or if you're gonna start a family, at least be strong enough to be there for them and protect them. Like, don't start a family and be like, I'ma abandon them because I care about them. That's some bullshit. And nobody, damn, nobody.
いいか、ヒーローというのは他人を助けるために家族を傷つけるんだ。
And he used the quirk, probably, huh?
この家は父が建てた
Or
家。
not. I'll be honest, I can't really blame the sister in that point either, because again, she's just a child, and if anything, when she found out that the dad found out, that she was probably just as scared, so she just like, you know, took the easy way out and just blamed the brother and shit. Kids tend to do that. I know it's fucked up, but they are kids, so what are you gonna do, you know? If anything, I'd blame the father.
本当にごめんね。お母さんはこれからすごく悪いやつと戦わなくちゃいけないんだ。 悪い奴が小太郎にいたずらするかもしれないから。
Oh, she actually left you that note.
お母さんは小太郎から離れなくちゃいけないの。お母さんらしいことを何もしてあげられなくてごめんね。小太郎はお母さんのこと嫌いになっちゃうかもだけど、お母さんは小太郎のことがずっと大好きだよ。小太郎大好き。これからどうか笑って暮らせるように幸せに。
Damn. Yet here we are, man. Here we are. Again, like I said, I see where she's coming from. I see where the father's coming from. I see where Shigaraki's coming from. I see where the sister's coming from. I completely see everyone and I understand all of their perspectives, but I still think in my fucking shoes, what she did is the root of all problems. If you knew that you were a hero, if you knew that you were starting like this type of shit, and it's not like it just happened that one day she was a hero, right? No, she chose to be a hero. So if you're gonna be a hero and start a family, be there for your family, or just don't start a family at all. That's it. There you go. Do a solo dolo, you know, just fucking live your life. I feel like doing this and then abandoning your family for the greater good, like I gotta fight the villains, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and I gotta protect the society and shit. It's just a fucking easy way out. But then again, that also doesn't give the right for the father, just because he hates her, to also fucking do the shit that he's doing to his own son as well, and stop him from being a hero either. You know what I mean? So I'm not, by the way, saying by any means that this bozo's right.
嫌ってくれたらよかったよ。
限界だよ。
やりすぎた。二人は
手を挙げるならもうルールには従えない。幸せな家庭を作るって言ってたじゃん。
Literally though, you're the reason why your family's depressed. And let me find out, it was too late already, huh? At least the dog was there. No, he's gonna use the cork, isn't he? Don't tell me. Oh my. Holy shit!
ごめんね、違うの。どうしたのよ。待って、行かないで。声が
And he tried to stop her, but
謝りに来てくれたんでしょ。
oh my!
守ってよ。
Oh my!
すごく悪いヴィランが僕らを狙ってるんだと思った。モンちゃんが崩れたのも、花ちゃんが崩れたのも、そいつのせいだとこの時はまだ。
And he doesn't even. Oh my god! He doesn't. Oh my! Holy shit!
いや違うか。今思えば、僕はこの時すでに理解していたのかもしれない。
But your hatred just took over.
なんで父をかばうんだろう。なんで泣くなとしか言ってくれないんだろう。
もう嫌だよ、僕。
小さな小さな積み重ね。
みんな嫌いだ。
So it was a power that he already had, but damn, the mother still tried to go to him though. Oh, dang! Oh my god! Holy shit! Damn! So it was a power that he already had to do all that. Damn! Oh my god!
やめろ、テッカー！
この時僕は明確な殺意を持って父に触れた。
Damn! Holy shit, bro! Look at his face!
心のどこかでずっと望んでいたんだろう、こうなることを。
I don't think what he did is right, but oh my god, like I can see where he's coming from. I can see why as a child he did that shit. Cause like it was just years and years of like all that shit just piling up and no one to even like, he didn't even have anybody to really say none of this shit to. So it just snapped, that's it. Oh my. Oh my god. What the fuck did I just watch? Holy shit. God damn. I thought because again, I thought like he hated the heroes and shit because, you know, no hero came to save him and shit because, again, we only had like a glimpse of it back in season 3 and shit, the way he was talking to Deku when he would like, you know, had him by the fucking throat and shit. But this isn't it. It was more of like, you know, why is it that nobody was there for me? Like, you know, why wasn't there his grandma, his mom, and his sister and shit? Like, no, why wasn't nobody there for him even though they were there? Does that make sense? Okay, so I was kind of, you know, wrong, but not necessarily wrong. It wasn't that he was mad at heroes for not being there. He was mad at his own family for not being there for him, even though they were, you know, of course, present and shit. But yeah, I think, I'm gonna be honest, I think this whole thing is mainly the dad's fault, but it was also the grandma who played a little bit of a role into it. But that doesn't excuse what the father himself did as well, right? Because again, yes, you hated your mom, and completely valid. You know what? If that's all you did, I would have been 100% down with you, and I would have rode that boat with you to fucking sunset, right? But you took that anger and then you applied it as a rule to your own child. You didn't try and explain it better. You didn't like you say like in a, you know, normal way to your child where he could understand where you were coming from and shit. No, you were just a fucking asshole every fucking second of his life. And then of course the grandma and you know, grandpa and shit, because they probably lived in his house, in their son-in-law's house, they probably couldn't say nothing because they're like, hey, we're intruding, you know, in their own house. We can't make the rules. We gotta live by the rules, right? The mom, even though I will say the mom at the end did try and reach out to him, even though she was crumbling away. So W mom in that moment, but she also waited until it was already too fucking late to do anything about it. Like, yes, she's also fucking part of the problem as well. So I think it was just a combination of everything. I don't blame the sister though, again, because, you know, seeing how strict the fucking father was and shit, and how he would always, you know, fucking drag him by the fucking, you know, back of the clothing and all that shit and stuff. I can see why she would be scared, and she sold her own brother and shit, right? And she is just a child. I'm not gonna fucking blame a child for it, right? But it's all literally, it's the definition of, it's the environment that makes the kid, right? At the end of the day. So yeah, it's fucking crazy that this whole shit is what fucking caused him. Also, it seemed like he had the power to, like, you know, crumble people from far away from the get-go. It wasn't like he had to touch them and shit. So maybe like because he forgot his past and shit, he also like probably forgot how to properly use it and shit. So now he's just finally getting more into it, the more he was getting the flashbacks and more he was understanding of what happened in the past and shit. So maybe now he's also getting those powers back as well, or like his understanding of his own power back and shit. But either way, again, like I said, I understand why Shigaraki did this and why he got into that state of mind and shit. But that, at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that I'm agreeing that he did the right thing either, right? I'm gonna be honest, like that. As far as theories and shit went, that was like the furthest thing from what I imagined in the beginning. The last couple of episodes, when he got teleported to the doctor and shit, and we got given the glimpse and shit of the whole family and the hands and shit, and we understood more, that's when I figured that he probably killed his own family. But I figured it was by accident. The dog was by accident. I think everybody else afterwards, again, like he himself said, he probably understood what was happening, and he still decided to do it because of all the pent-up anger and frustration and all that stuff that he had throughout the years. So this is what, and this is where All For One probably found him off. And this is why he also probably hates heroes, because he was in this type of state afterwards, and he was hoping a hero would come in and save him and shit, right, and help him, but nobody did so, right? Is that it?
僕? 大丈夫? どうしたのそんなぼ
Nah, holy shit.
警察か誰か来るから。おばちゃん会社行かないとだから。
You could have called at the very least the hero or a police officer. By the way, this motherfucker is not slick. You saw that shit? He was walking in this direction right here. He saw the child and bro said, "Nuh-uh, I'ma stay as far away from that child as possible." Kind of smart, but that's fucked up.
大なり小なりトラブルが頻発する。それこそ迷子などより緊急性の高いトラブルが。 それでも
he's itching
この
again.
ヒーローあふれる社会にあって誰も来なかったのは家族を殺した罰だったのか。あの時もし
Oh,
誰か手を差し伸べてくれ
and
て
that's
た
why he hated the heroes. Because it wasn't a hero that came to save him. It was a
この
villain.
かゆみは収まっていただろうか。
Holy shit. Then it, what a this is heavy. This is a heavy flashback.
君は君自身にもコントロールできないほどの破壊衝動を抱えている。そいつが溢れて体に知らせているんだ。かゆみとしてね。我慢なんかしなくていい。それは決してダメなことじゃない。
だってめえは俺らが歩いてんだよこの道を。
ガキだからって容赦されると思ったか。
I mean,
死
you
ね
kind
え
of
よ。
deserved it. These two deserved it. I mean, oh,
はあ、かわいそうに。何を恐れている。心のままに動けばいい。
so even in that
君
moment, he
一人が
didn't
苦し
do
む
it.
だけだ。良心、道徳、倫理、全部誰かが作ったものだ。
Nah, he's
世
just
の
straight
中を
up.
円滑
He
に動か
found
した
the
い誰かが
perfect
ね。
manipulation tool.
縛られるな。恐れるな。君の中にあるものが何より大切なんだよ。さあ、天子。君はどうしたい？
僕を殴ったあの二人を殺したい。なんでかわかんないけど嫌な気持ちが溢れて止まらなくなるんだ。抑えられないんだ。
ならば頑張ろう。
この辺にもヒーロー事務所増えてきちまったな。
I mean, listen, it's fucked up that they're about to die, but I do not in any sense feel bad for these two. Bullying a little fucking child? Really? I mean, listen, you got what's coming for you, right?
めんどくせえな。
Because if it was the other way around, they would have done it. So I don't feel bad for them. I don't think that it's okay that they're
彼
about
ら
to
を
die
肌
though.
身離さず持ち続けなさい。その思いが風化してしまわぬように。
なんだてめえ。食アリーナなんか用か。不思議なもんじゃの。記憶を失ったはずなのに。
閉じ込めてしまっただけさ。彼の中には残っている。引き止めるように咎めるようにつけられた家族の手。記憶を閉じ込めた結果、感情だけが浮つく不安定な状態。不安なのさ。見ろよ、無意識下で個性をセーブしてる。僕は全てを肯定してあげよう。
Nah, that is
破壊を
crazy.
貪
You
る
saw the
恐怖
shadows on
の
his
象
face?
徴。彼は今その破壊を貪る恐怖の象徴。彼は今その大いなる一歩を踏み出したんだ。
気持ち悪い。吐き気がする。なのになんでだろう。
He feels joy as well,
とて
maybe?
も落ち着く。何をしても許される気がする。
おめでとう。涙をこらえ歯を食いしばり、君は生まれ変わった。プレゼント。君の門出を祝福してくれたあの二人の手。
二人5つあるけど。
おまけさ、一つ壊してしまったからね。
Oh.
記念すべき日の思い出を忘れぬようにね。生まれたばかりの赤子を抱き上げるように、きしむ体をいたわるように。さあ見せておくれ、君の姿を。信楽戸村。
By the way, we're still in my villain academia.
信楽戸村。
弔う。死を悲し
From Tomura, the verb of mourn. Okay.
み別れを告げること。志村天子は弔いを招く存在へ。
Tenko Shimura will be reborn as someone who brings mourning. Okay, so that's why he went. Okay.
と生まれ変わるんだ。
Okay.
信楽は
私の名字。
全部思い出した。
信楽は
私の名字。
What was. Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, it was Shimura. I don't know why for a minute I had the biggest brain fart of my whole life, and I was like, how do we go from Shimura to Shigaraki? yo, I fucking lost it.
存在へと
As you can see, like I said in yesterday's video or 2 days ago, There's a reason why these episodes where it really requires my brain power, I watch them in the morning and not the nighttime.
私の名字。
全部思い出した。俺はあの時お父さんを殺したくて殺した。お母さんたちが崩れゆくのを見て心が軽くなった。あれは悲劇なんかじゃない。俺は本当にただ壊すだけだ。未来なんかいらないんだ。その先は連合の奴らが好きにすればいい。
Nah, he's a proper villain now.
いらない。ストレス 100% のはずなのに。
He's even crumbling that shit away. Nah, that's crazy.
リデストロ。
振り切る前に壊せばそこまででもないな。
Wow. The fact that he's walking with a broken arm and a broken leg.
わかるよ。目障りなものを思いっきり壊すと楽しいよな。
私の力は手段である。
Oh, what the fuck?
するための。
What is that?
完遂するための。なんだ。先ほどから波打つこの鼓動は恐怖。いや違う。
Oh, it's like armor.
恐怖も力に変える。ならばなぜ。
窮屈そうだな、リーデストロ。
なぜストレスが引いてしまうのか。
Oh.
リキヤさん、私たちは代々隠れて生きてきた。あなたはデストロの意志を完遂する人。デストロの無念をあなたが。
Wow.
デトネラット社金星不可増幅高圧機構プレストロ。
What the fuck? Oh!
150% だ。
Nah.
ああ、そう。そりゃいいよ。
They're popping off these episodes.
近づきすぎんなよ。珍しく早起きしやがって。今あれとぶつかりゃ連合全滅だ。
こり野郎。もう少しで燃やして
I
や
know
れ
you
たの
wanted
に。
to see Bobby like get a power up as well.
転送頼む。マキアやばすぎ。みんな死んじまう。
ジョンちゃんを殺す気か。はあ。ジョンちゃんは転送を使うたびに扁桃炎になるんじゃ。
Oh.
知るか頑張れ。
嘘つけ。ポンポン使ってただろうが。
That is true though.
第三者に居場所が知られとる者と恋付き合いをするつもりはない。解放軍のマーキングを外して出直してきなさい。
あんた死柄木が死んでもいいのか。
Well, he knows he's not gonna die.
なんだろう。
だからこそ追い込む必要がある。
あなたを心配してしまうなんて。
I have a feeling it's not gonna do shit. Yep.
リーデストロをお守りしなければ。キラー頑張れ。リーデストロ。
Bro's literally a mecha. Oh. Okay. My fault. Never mind. Oh my god.
150% ね。
It's the bootleg version.
抑圧ではなく解放。異能の自由行使は人間として当然の苦しみ。覚醒の後、こいつはまるで。
Oh. Damn.
すべて解放されたかのような。
Yeah.
この胸の高鳴りは有効範囲外に出れば。
恐れるな。こう考えてみよう。人の命も進歩も努力も一切が自分の手中にあると。握って壊すか転がしてもてあそぶかは君が決めていい。
Wow.
憎悪と優越を重ねられたなら君は自由だ。
I look, you wanna see what the range is. What the hello? He's crumbling himself away. So 2 episodes ago, when they said that, you know, Gigamanti Matia was gonna pull up here and, you know, they were gonna have Re-Destro's Liberation Army and the big guy fight it out and shit. I thought like, okay, the destruction that we saw like 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes ago, the little glimpse of it with Shigaraki smiling and shit. I was like, okay, maybe it was all that destruction happened because of the big guy, the Gigamanti Makia, right? No, it was literally Shigaraki. That's his. Holy shit! Nah, that's fucking crazy. What the fuck? Now they're popping off. Well, you did the liberation. God fucking dang. At this point, I'm gonna just say this. I think Shigaraki might be stronger than Deku. Or not, well, of course, right? But like, Shigaraki might be stronger than One For All. Because One For All, we need to still get within a certain amount of range. Bro literally can decay the whole fucking city just by doing that. If you're enjoying the reaction so far, again, check out Patreon, link down in the description. I would appreciate it, where you can also watch all of these videos fully uncut and early. Look at this! And Deku gotta get in range to punch him and shit. You're not gonna get there.
足、地面に触れちまったか。全身壊れる前に切り離したんだな。
Oh my god.
俺たち。
Low key, this is one of the things where I wish they just full on kept it. Somebody let me know if it was like, if they actually showed blood and shit, like decapitated legs and shit in the manga or something. Because I know like animes tend to censor that, and that's one of the things that I really love about Bleach 1000-Year Blood War, is the fact that you see everything. Oh, somebody got their fucking arms chopped off, you see that shit. You see somebody's insides, you see that shit.
なんで戦ってんだっけ?
He looks cool as fuck though. But we saw him sitting in a chair in the future, right? So I guess he lives, right? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah. Now, bro, did you? Yeah, it's only gonna get you so far.
これ以上は無駄な死だ。異能の自由行使、抑圧ではなく解放。偉大なるデストロよ。解放の先にいるべき人が自由を体現するものならば、歴史の重みも血の宿命も窮屈そうだと一生に付すこの青年こそ、私はもう見えてしまった。この青年が輝いて見えてしまった。
I mean, he literally was shining earlier though. His hair was glowing.
彼らは皆、私、いや、デストロの意志に賛同し、準ずる覚悟を培ってきた者たち。君の言う通り、喧嘩を打って負けた。やるならやれ。
So he ends up working underneath him probably, huh?
デストロの意志に準ずる覚悟。異能解放軍はお前の後についていく。
Nah, he looks so cool. You know what? This shot literally just clicked it in my head. He looks like fucking Gojo from season 2, where he was floating and shit. That's what he was reminding me of. Oh, he finally acknowledges him, huh?
八歳会と協力してたら今頃寿司でも食ってたかな。
お前デトネラットの社長だから金あるよな。
Okay. And that's why we saw him alongside with
平穏な街を襲った悲劇。犯人グループは偽の情報でヒーローを街の外へ誘導し、計画的に襲撃を実行。突然の災禍に見舞われたデーカ市民は結束してこれに抗戦。事態を把握したヒーローたちが遅れて合流。市民に多くの犠牲を出しながらも、犯人グループ20名全員の死亡とともに事件は幕を閉じた。なおデーカ市にはデトネラット社代表取締役社長四橋力也氏も居合わせており、両足切断の重傷を負うも一命を取り留める。
Damn, what a good guy, man. I'm so happy he survived.
訓練を受けていない一般
I feel so bad for the citizens that had to go through that shit, man. This fucking crazy.
市民の個性行使が被害拡大を招いたとされる一方、世間では住民たちの行動を英雄視する声が止まない。
Really?
しかし事件は多くの謎を残したままとなる。
いやー、雨降って地固まるとはこのことだね。
He literally did it for his sushi.
何もしてなかっただろう。
はは、抜かせ、ちゃんと逃げ回ってた。
ダビ、食わねえならもらうぞ。
ああ、魚嫌いなんだ。
Oh.
トガちゃんごめんな。トガちゃんが血を開けてくれなかったら今頃トガちゃんは。
それやめてください。
Wait, she is
私
there.
が生きてるので嫌です。
Oh.
人の嫌がることはやめましょう。足が勝手に何してんだ足。僕悪い子撃たないで。何言ってんだオラ。
トラウマ克服したんじゃねえのか。増えてねえか。
無理やりな療法はかえって悪化するらしい。
Oh, wow.
時間だ来い。
うるせえ。まだ寿司食ってるでしょうが。
だいたいその寿司はうちの金で買ったものだな。
What do you mean
医療も
our?
映
It's
像
our
編集も
money
ト
now.
ガのコートもすべてうちからの提供であっ治療も映
The medical treatment, video editing,
像
and
編集
Toga's
もトガ
code.
のコートもすべてうちからの提供であってだな。
あ
Motherfucker, first of all, y'all bowed down to us. It's not your sponsoring. We're letting you sponsor us.
病院にいるはずのハゲがこのアジトにいるのは誰のおかげだっけ。
やめましょうスケプティック。最高指導リー・デストロがお決めになられた方たちです。リー・デストロのお言葉
God
は
damn, holy shit, talk about a huge place from the inside.
以前デストロのお言葉に変わりありません。
ようこそ集まってくれた解放戦士諸君、異能解放軍リ・デストロである。これより異能解放軍は生まれ変わる。
トムラ君、お手
So is his hair just always gonna glow like that now and he's gonna wear a suit? I'm gonna be honest though, he kinda looks goaded out.
異能解放軍は生まれ変わる。
トムラ君、お手って全部壊れたんじゃなかったのですか。
一つだけ無事だったんだが、あの中で原型とどめてたら奇跡だよ。
トレードマークにする気ですね。
連合の存在は障壁であると私はあの日までそう信じて疑わなかった。私の目はあまりに凶作であった。
Really?
血に囚われ教えに縛られた私はあそこで真の解放を見た。
Okay.
これは幸福ではない。この死柄木弔こそが真の解放者であると畏敬の念に打たれたものであり、必然の上位である。今より解放軍は死柄木弔を最高指導者とし大任を果たす。
No.
より進化した解放の道をたどるにあたり、異能解放軍及びヴィラン連合は融合し新たな名を冠する。
Oh.
私リ・デストロと連合の好きだ。さあその名を死柄木弔。
What is it?
頂上解放戦
Motherfucker, what the paranormal? What paranormal liberation front? What the fuck? Are we hunting ghosts?
線。ヴィランの名を排し、異能の枠組みをさらに広く解釈できるものとした。また壇上の9名を行動隊長に任命し、
Oh.
傾向別に部隊編成を行う。まあ名前なんてこれと同じ飾りだ。
Oh. Nah, he looks like Papa Ruin now.
お疲れ様でございました。何かお飲み物でも。
うせろ。
Bro's such a bootlicker. All of a sudden, nah, that's crazy.
こんな姿見たくなかった。
Oh, damn.
生きてんのが奇跡レベルのダメージだったからな。
Yeah.
頂上解放戦線、仰々しい名前じゃの。
Oh yeah, talking about that. Yeah, in the current present, Shigaraki is being fucking injected by some shit and he's like fucking going through some experiment bullshit, right? So when does that happen? Or is that about to happen now?
仰々しい名前じゃの。ま、ヴィラン連合なんちゅうチープな名よりはいいか。
Yeah.
マキアは従った。あんたの言ってた最低限の格はついたと思うぜ。
記憶も戻り、個性も含め本来のお前に戻った。約束通り。力を授けよう。お前がそれを望むなら。
That's how he got there. Okay. All right. Wait, is there a credit scene or? I was not expecting Shigaraki's origin story or some shit. At least not this early. I always wanted it, and I've been asking for it since like season 2, 3. I think like when he had that conversation with Deku and stuff, especially even more so after we found out that he's Nanao's grandson and shit as well. But like I thought they were gonna be doing one of those things where like they'll probably save it till like the end of the story or something and shit. So the fact that we got it this early, I'm actually glad as well, right? But overall, what a fucking heavy backstory. And I'm gonna be honest, at the end of the day, I think the biggest culprit was the father. The father could have actually genuinely changed something. And it is crazy how when he genuinely needed some help and shit, it wasn't a hero that pulled up, it was a villain. And that's literally what just fucked it even more. But overall, again, great episode. I'm looking forward to it now. I feel like, again, as of right now, I don't want anybody to like spoil it for me or anything, right? But do you agree, at least in my shoes, I'm gonna just say what I think. I think as of right now, Shigaraki is way fucking stronger than Deku. Because normally it felt like every time Deku got stronger, Shigaraki would also get a little bit stronger and shit, right? Like every time we saw Deku leveling up in season 2 or season 3, season 4 and shit, we would get a glimpse on the other side of the coin where Shigaraki was doing something. Even if he wasn't leveling up like power-wise, he was leveling up in the squad, or he was getting better introductions to like different characters that were gonna eventually level up his status and shit and stuff. So in some way, he was also getting stronger in a way, right? But as of right now, Shigaraki's, bro, that fucking power to destroy the whole fucking city before somebody even gets close is crazy. And if you're even so on the ground and you touch it while he's decaying, that shit, your legs are literally, the only reason why Re-Destro survived is because he cut off his own legs. What is Deku gonna do? Yes, he can shoot those bullets and shit. What else? So I think as of right now, Shigaraki is way fucking stronger. So I wonder if we're gonna also see Deku level up in, future and shit as well, and pretty soon or so, right? To be fair, yes, Deku has been trying to level up with Endeavor, but like his level up compared to Shigaraki's level up has been kind of crazy. To be fair, Shigaraki didn't really necessarily level up. Yes, he leveled up a little bit because he was constantly fighting with Gigaman Tamatia, but I feel like it was more of like him actually unlocking his and remembering his actual past and unlocking his actual quirk, or how to use his actual quirk and shit, right? Which again, up until now, was just locked away. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Check out Patreon for early and uncut reactions. Maybe I'll talk about it more once I've had some more time to process it in the next episode and stuff, but I'll see you in the next one. Bye, have a good day, take care, and stay safe.